Hi everyone. In this video, I am explaining about the concept of load duration curve. In the previous video, I am concluded the concept of load curve in Module 6, Lecture 1. From the load curve, when the load elements of a load curve are arranged in the order of decreasing magnitude, the curve thus obtained is called a load duration curve. The load duration curve is obtained from the same data as the load curve. In this load curve to the load duration curve, maximum load is represented to the left and decreasing loads are represented to the right in the decreasing order. Once observe the figures. The figure 1 shows the load curve and the figure 2 shows the load duration curve. From the figure 1, on the x-axis, we are considering the time of day. On the y-axis, the load in megawatts. It shows that from the 4 hours of duration, the load in megawatts, that is 5 megawatts. And for the next 4 hours of duration, it is 15 megawatts. And the next 8 hours of duration, it is 20 megawatts. And the next 8 hours of duration, it is 5 megawatts. And this figure 1, it is the load curve. We have to be represented the load duration curve from this load curve. According to the definition of load duration curve, the load elements of the load curve are arranged in the order of decreasing magnitude. So, the maximum load is represented to the left and the decreasing loads are represented to the right in the decreasing order. At first, the maximum load is 20 megawatts of 8 hours duration. That will be placed in the first, and the second, that is 15 megawatts for 4 hours duration, and the third, the 5 megawatts for 12 hours duration. The representation, that is from the left to the right in the decreasing order. Plotting these loads in order of decreasing magnitudes, we get the daily load duration curve. In this, area under the curves is not changes, that is, the area under the load duration curve and the area under the load curve are equal. The main important points observed from the load duration curve is the load duration curve gives the data in a more presentable manner. It shows the number of hours during which the given load has used. The area under the load duration curve is equal to that of the corresponding load curve. Thus, area under daily load duration curve in kilowatt hour will give the units generated on that day. We can increase the time period on the x-axis, that is from 0 to 8760 hours. The variation and distribution of demand for an entire year can be obtained in one curve, so that curve is called it as annual load duration curve. Thank you.